Howdy diddly dandy there, chums. 'Tis I, Captain of the Steves, and today, chums, for you guys in the viewerverse, we're finishing off this expedition, this episode, chums. Yes, this is going to be the final episode. I know, sad times. Anyhow, we can now send out our frigates on some expeditions. So it doesn't take a full 24 hours. It takes as long as what the mission previous was going to do, and then comes on top. Even if you sort of, cancel it off, you still got to wait the 6 hours and then you can hit up the next one. So yeah, I've got 3 missions that I can run right now. I'm going to cancel all these ones as well and hopefully pop the badge, because there's 3 there. We only need 3 more to pop the badge. So let's do that. And as per the last episode, all I'm going to do is run up to the consoles and abort the mission and then debrief, and it should upgrade my counter. So here we go. They're all set to go, and away we go. So the Living Ship and also the Normandy, they don't have commanders, so you can just abort those straight from the first menu. The other frigate, I'm still going to talk to the commander and then abort that way rather than abort from the first menu. I've had some squiffy things happen in the past, but I think that was down to my own doing. I think you are safe to sort of like just cancel it off from the first menu, but just in case. Anyhow, so that's done. We've now finished that one, which means I can claim the previous rewards back over there. And yeah, brilliant. So that's given us a load of base parts, hasn't it? Pretty darn freaking snazzy. Even got ourselves a burning barrel and some other bits and bobs, which I'd show off at the end of this video, people. Heck yes, I will. Brilliant. So stay tuned for that. I'm also going to let off a load of fireworks and things and have a little celebration for doing all of this. So hope you stick to the end. Right, so here we go. We've got to jump all the way this way. And as you can see here, it's out of jump range. So there's about another 5 jumps to do. I've got 10 freaking warp canisters, so we should all be good. Lovely warp animation. I've put this in every single video just because I love how my freighter looks with all those freaking engines. Oh, look at it. It's freaking beast, doesn't it? It's nice. And this is a low class freaking little mini freighter, but even still, it still looks great. I think it looks great anyway. Brilliant. So we've arrived in that sort of system, which means now we can hit up the log with the commander and get some more lore. Now this lore, I was really hoping it would suggest something about the void or the realm of glass, and it hasn't really done that, has it? It's felt very grounded. It hasn't teased anything. There's no mentions of Astera, no mentions of, Ariadne or any of the weekend mission lore, no real mentions of the realm of glass, drinking of the water, nothing like that. I mean, there's been some mystery and some intrigue, but not to the levels that I was really kind of hoping for. I was kind of hoping that this would suggest that black holes and this black hole singularity drive might lead to bigger and better things in the future, or weirder or stranger things. I mean, yeah, Sean Murray of Hello Games actually put out, we've got a weirder and weirder list. And so I was kind of thinking, well, hopefully we'll see some weirder and weirder things, but not really so much. Anyway, back to this. I'm recruiting some more frigates. Now, you've got to get I think about 8 or something like that. There we go, done. We've got all of our frigates. 2 of them, though, the Normandy and the Living Leviathan ship I got from previous expeditions. But yeah, they're not all that expensive. You're looking in between about 1.4 and 3 million for a low-class C-class frigate, which I'd suggest you hunt out. You don't really have to go to town unless you're thinking of keeping this safe once you convert it, but I'm not. I'm getting rid of it. So unless people have hit me up in the comments say, no, you need to keep it for this reason or that reason. Anyway, now I'm just doing some housekeeping. So because I popped a few badges, I've got a load of extra modules to place in places. I've done that. I've just tidied stuff out. And now we're heading over to Rendezvous 5. Rendezvous 5. Righto, chums, this is kind of becoming Groundhog Day with all these crashed freighters in water. There's a lot of bad pilots out there, let's put it that way. Anyhow, we've got to Rendezvous 5. I've hit up the little washing machine, no new lore, and I'm scanning fauna. There's quite a lot of underwater fauna to be had on this planet. Now, there is a counter for how many fauna you can actually detect and find. You've got to find 25 faunas. I already had 16 by the time I got here, but I wasn't actively scanning them. So yeah, now there's a couple of ground faunas, and this planet has got some nocturnal ones. Lucky for me, it was night time. But I've scanned all the fauna, and all the rest of the creatures left on this planet are rare, which would have took me ages to find them. So I figured I'd just take off and I'd go to another planet, and I found a lush. It has got angry sentinels on this planet. So I landed here and waited for them to spawn in. I wasn't seeing anything spawn, but then I thought, well, I'd just jump in the oceans. And as soon as I took off, the animals started fricking spawning in. So there we go. There's my last animillion scanned. It was one of those lovely dragonfly ones. Very cool. Brilliant. So we've captured that one. It's quite a magnificent beastie, actually, that one. Pop that badge. Brilliant. Supreme scanning module, creature pellets and fecium. What a rank freaking collection of gifts. Right, brilliant. Well, thank you very much. Won't keep all that in the same pocket, no. Right, okay, brilliant. So now we've got to assemble this thing, and hopefully we're going to be finished. There's not much else to do here. So it says that we're going to cobble something together inside of my inventory space, and we've just got to activate it. Right, well, it should be somewhere in my inventory, I guess. It's just magically there? Okay, cool. Well, I didn't see it. Okay, well, it's not inside my exosuit. It's in my freighter. There it is, this little thing down here. Homeworld repeater. Right, well, it says return to your starship and then follow the signal. I guess it's going to be one of those pulse-activated things would be my guess. You always is, isn't it? Okay, brilliant. Well, let's do that then. Pulse again, like we did last summer, or last episode, or whatever. Yeah, brilliant. And, yeah, that whole last summer, it's like twist again, like we did last summer. I don't know what, I get that stuck in my head with the whole pulsing thing. Don't know why. Okay, right, we've got this giant frickin' gyroscope looking frickin' cretin just hovering in space. What, that's a ship, is it? Really? Okay, it looks like some sort of posh frickin' salt grinder or something, doesn't it? Alright, brilliant. Okay, so we've got that going on. In fact, I've seen bases built like this by Action Pants Gaming. He makes stuff like this on planets. Freaking crazy guy. If you haven't checked out Action Pants Gaming, check him out. He does some awesome builds. He really does. Freaking great. He used to make these freighters before we had like bigger ships and stuff. But he used to make bases that look like freighters. That were freaking great. Anyhow, lovely. Right. Okay. Cool. We've popped that. Lovely. When I saw this badge, I thought it was some sort of giant new enemy or something. I thought it was Sentinels coming into our space, but no, it's one of these spatial anomalies, isn't it? Darn it! Okay, I need more crystal sulfide. Guess where I'm going? Back in the freaking ocean. And we also need some more cobalt, so guess where I'm going? Back in freaking caves. Yeah, that's what's going to happen now. We need to go in the ocean, and we need to go in caves. Righto, well there's an ocean there. We're heading down to the oceans. So the reason that we're in the oceans is we need some of this crystal sulfide. So yeah, just grabbing those. I only need 3, which is lucky because there's only 3 on these bloody things. Yeah, keep your distance when they boil over because they can do some damage. Right, now I've got to go in the cave and get myself some stalagmites and tights. Yeah, so here, let's head on down and let's zap these with our mining laser. So brilliant. I was just flying over and I spotted a crater and I was like, that looks like a cave mouth. And sure enough, it was a cave mouth. So I'm heading into there and I'm zapping these little chappies. Take that, you. I need your cobalt to turn into ionized cobalt. Yes. So we're going to be heading back up to my freighter now to refine all this lovely cobalt and finish off the final piece of the actual jigsaw puzzle, which is this singularity drive. So brilliant. Let's get our cobalt and let's stick it inside of my TARDIS's hub and hopefully turn it into... Where's my freaking cobalt? Oh, there it is. I went straight past it. Dang it. There we go. Ionized cobalt. Boom. Done, diddly and done. And now we've got our singularity drive installated. Done. Fantastic. It looks like there's a massive part of my freighter missing on the top, doesn't it? It's very flat. Right, anyhow, I digress. We're heading back over to see the captain and hopefully we can fire this baby up. Brilliant. Jump through a black hole and get back to the swaver space where we've been missing from or whatever. I can't really understand exactly what's going on in this lore, to be fair. I don't know whether we're going back to where we needed to go or whether we're slingshot into another place entirely. And I've got freaking lost. So I'm lost in the lore. I'm lost in my bloody freighter. It's because of the blinking teleporter. Because it's off at a weird wonky angle rather than straight on. I'm so used to things being symmetrical. I really wish we could rotate that or something because it does my nut in. It really does. Yes, I'm one of these people that like symmetry. Anyhow, we've engaged it, and look at that. That's really gnarly, isn't it? That's proper Doctor Who. Ooh-wee-oo. I've already done this in one episode. I'm doing it again. Ooh-wee-oo. I started with that bit. Anyway, we're done. We're done. Fantastamondo. And I think that's completed the mission. Yeah, what a way to finish it on a little sing-song. But we're not finished, no, because we're going to go down to the planet's surface and we're going to have a little mini shindig. We're going to get out our jellyfish, our child of Helios. We're going to put down the base parts. I'll show you some pictures of them. But yes, we're going down to a planet's surface to hang about. I'm going to let off some fireworks and we're going to enjoy them together, people in the viewerverse. Heck yes, we are. So yeah, let's just claim all of our rewards first. Fantastic. Brilliant. There you go. Look at that badge. We're done. We're freaking done. Triumphant. Heck yes, we are. Brilliant day. And we've got, what's that? Yes, some gnarly music going on in the background there as well. And we've popped that badge. Cool. Anyway, I'm going to let you listen to some more gnarly music of my making, and we've converted our save, yes we have, and I'm going to let off some fireworks. See you in a moment, people. What an epic adventure we've had, people in the viewerverse, and thank you for sharing it with me. I hope you enjoyed this playlist, and I hope it was useful. I hope it raised a smile or made you giggle at times. But yes, if it did any of that, please hit up a subscribe, because it does mean a lot to me, people in the viewerverse. Heck yes, it does. Had a freaking triumphant time, and I can't wait for the next expedition. And yes, I'll be featuring it right here on this channel, so I hope you come back for more. And I'm always putting out content nearly daily. Till next time, goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. And here are the bass parts. Lovely. I look like I'm a homeless person though, don't I, really? And there we go. There's my child of Helios. What a lovely light bulby type jellyfish creature. Enjoyed this, take care, and thank you very much. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe, and I'd like to say a massive great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers! And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.